Yeah, it never takes long to come back. I just don't understand what really happened there. No, I did close the application. Because it wouldn't let me restart the matchup or anything, so I just closed the application and restarted it. But no worries, we'll get the show back on the go in just a moment's time. And we'll, of course, skip the entrances for that matchup, seeing how we've already seen them. We are not going to watch that twice. We will not watch that twice. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Get that matchup back on the go.
Folks. Time to get this one started.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, it's hard to believe Saxton gets paid for it.
Where does a rabbit learn to fly?
Working for control.
Where does a rabbit learn to fly, Snorhawk?
And the tie-up, make no mistake about it. This is all about skill, determination.
The hair force. All right. The hair force.
No one's backing down here.
I mean, there was a little bit of humor to that one. That wasn't terrible. Nick Jackson. Oh, bitch slap right across the face. I was going to say they're fighting for control here. Nice headlock takedown by Jay Simmons.
Full control.
Tosses Jackson down to the canvas. Nice transition. Ooh, German suplex by the Soul Man.
Tagged
in comes the OG.
When you talk about great tag team.
He's got a sleeper hold. And now down into a Coquina clutch.
Fighting for survival.
Man, oh man, he's got that locked in tight.
He lets it go. Yeah, I wonder why.
Nick Jackson was going nowhere, but for some reason, the OG, I guess, felt necessary to continue punishing Nick Jackson instead of putting him to sleep. Nice Russian leg sweep. One day I'm going to visit Snorhawk's chat and unload.
There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes.
Big back body drop. Simmons pins him to the mat.
He's got some fight left in him. Not yet.
Nick powers out of that one. Matt Jackson was on his way in to save the day anyways, but Nick showing his resiliency.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point. Too soon.
Big kick to the guts by Nick Jackson. And to the turnbuckle goes the Soul Man. Gonna have a little double team action here. The Young Bucks setting things up here. Oh! Jesus. That was vicious. But the Soul Man kicks out. Good thing the OG didn't move a muscle. Had confidence in his partner, I guess. Nice reversal by the Soul Man. But Matt Jackson right back in control. Oh, reversal by the Soul Man. And a DDT by the Soul Man.
Suplex. Exploder suplex.
Hoping to make a tag here.
It sounds like there are a lot of people here tonight hoping for the exact same thing.
And he comes up short.
Vicious onslaught of attacks by the Soul Man.
This match grinded him down a little. It's no hoping to end it early.
Got Matt Jackson pinned to the mat here.
And a kick out.
2 count only, though.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there.
Simmons whips Matt Jackson hard to the corner.
Oh, man, nasty kick.
Big kick to the midsection, and in comes the OG. Some double team action. And a huge boot right to the face.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done, Michael.
He's getting closer, Corey.
And look at his partner. He wants
Jackson sweeps out the leg, though, and takes the OG down. Nice sit-down pile driver.
Hoping to end it early. Plenty of fight left.
Yeah, this is
Only a 1 count. Too early to be trying to pin the OG. Just got into the matchup not long ago.
Soaring European uppercut. Somehow has to find a way to make a tag here.
It's been all Jay Simmons in this one. Oh, he spears him out of nowhere. Looked like the OG was getting ready to mount an attack. And Nick Jackson flies across with a spear. Catches the leg, though. Look at this. Nice German suplex. Big right hand, a series of right hands.
Non-stop blows. Just ruthless.
He is just completely lost.
Jackson springs back to his feet, but look at this flying crossbody, and back down to the canvas goes Nick Jackson. Went for a clothesline, but again, the OG evades and counters with a big power slam, and the OG in full control at the moment. Back in comes the Soul Man, Jay Simmons. Oh! A double super kick. That was vicious. Big STO takedown, but Matt Jackson springs right back to his feet and whips Simmons to the corner. Look at this, Simmons with a reversal. Man, oh man, what a matchup. Soul Man covers him up. Only a 1 count. 1 count only.
Oh no.
Matt Jackson with some bad intentions. Oh, Soul Man went to reverse. But a vicious and devastating reversal, a code breaker from the top turnbuckle by Matt Jackson, and somehow the Soul Man kicks out at 1. Wow. Wow.
What's he got in mind?
The float over reverse DDT by Matt Jackson. Wow, he locked in a sharpshooter here. He's got a sharpshooter locked on right in the middle of the ring. Shades of Christian Hart right there. But the Soul Man powers out. Big standing drop kick, though, sends the Soul Man crashing right back down to the canvas, and Matt Jackson back in control of this match.
There's the cover. Can he do it? And another kick out.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
He's trying again.
Man, oh man. Just grabbed him and whipped him down skull first off that canvas.
Aggression, just pure brutality.
The back of Jay Simmons' head bounced off the mat. These guys are taking each other to the limits here tonight. Really testing one another. Big tag by Simmons. In comes the OG. Oh, went for a double drop kick, but missed. Caught by Matt Jackson and taken right down to the canvas. Oh, look at that. Reversal by the OG. Coquina clutch locked in again, right in the middle of the ring.
He's just about there.
But Nick runs over and breaks up the submission attempt.
Unbelievable that he broke out of that.
Big European uppercut by the OG. And another.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Beautiful back suplex.
Oh, look at this.
And a German suplex, and he's going for another here. And he's still not done. He's going to complete the trifecta here. Wow. Triple German suplex by the OG. Matt Jackson down and out. This could be it.
Looking for all the glory here.
That could do it. 1, 2. Matt Jackson, though, powers out. This one's not over yet. The Young Bucks still in it to win it.
He's looking a little dazed, guys, and he's got nowhere to go.
The OG goes back on the attack, but Matt Jackson reverse and whips the OG across the corner to no man's land. But the OG quickly reverses. Cross corner goes Matt Jackson. And another reverse by Matt Jackson. And back to the other corner goes the OG. This is crazy.
What a shot.
We're going to see a little double team action. Ooh! Payback from earlier. A double super kick to the face. And the OG powers out. Only a 1 count there. 1 count only for the Young Bucks.
What have we got here?
Holy amazing display of athleticism.
Another float over reverse DDT by Nick Jackson. Goes for a drop kick, but is evaded by the OG, and a big European uppercut takes Nick right off his feet.
Sent out to the center of the ring.
Oh, and there it is again.
Can he score the pin?
Third double super kick of the evening. 2 by Power and Glory, 1 by the Young Bucks. The power struggle continues between Power and Glory and the Young Bucks. This is one hell of a tag team matchup.
What's going to happen here? Double team action on the way.
Oh! Another double team effort by the Power and Glory, and a big boot to the face. Nick Jackson might actually be knocked out here. The OG picks him up off the floor.
Nothing fancy here.
Nice backbreaker to a very fatigued and already battered and bruised Nick Jackson, who's still not moving. The OG doesn't just want to beat down Nick Jackson, he wants to beat up Nick Jackson. Got caught showboating though. The Young Bucks back on the attack. Little double team action and a 4th double super kick. That is 2 for each team. And this time it is the OG eating the boots of the Young Bucks. Nice bridging suplex. He's got the OG pinned to the mat here. But the OG kicks out. Simmons was on his way to help break that pin. But the OG kicked out.
Kick to the gut.
Tosses Matt Jackson to the corner. Big right hand. And he's going to take Jackson upstairs.
Here, guys.
The OG looking to fly here. Taking the young buck to the sky. And a big superplex by the OG. Jackson down. But the OG still stalking the young buck. Big European uppercut. Takes him right off his feet. Oh, kick to the midsection by Matt Jackson. And a big right hand. Matt Jackson now in control. Snapmare takedown. Only a 1 count.
And we continue.
No surprise there. No surprise there. Matt Jackson locks on another sharpshooter.
This could be it.
But in comes Jay Simmons, breaks up the submission.
And he finds a way free.
But Matt Jackson wouldn't let go, and the OG had to fight out of it. Jackson tosses the OG off. Snapmare takedown, and he's got him pinned to the mat, but in comes Jay Simmons again. Goes to break up the pin, but the OG powers out. The OG full of resiliency and heart tonight. He's powered to submissions, pin attempts, big body shot, a series of body shots by the OG. Ooh, right to the knee. Big boot right to the kneecap by the OG. Big back body drop. Simmons covers him up. Jackson powers out. Both teams still in it to win it.
Picture-perfect drop kick. Will it be? And at some point, he's going to start wondering what it's going to take to put him away.
That is a great reversal.
Oh, big clothesline. Just about decapitates poor Matt Jackson.
Lost in the corner right now.
Simmons whips him hard to the corner. And now Jay Simmons with some bad intentions.
Wait a minute.
It is Simmons, the soul man, looking to fly now. Here we go. Superplex time. There it is. Superplex. Yeah, have a good night, Storehawk. Appreciate you being here as always. And there it is. That is it. That is all. The winner of the match. And moving on to the Archerverse Slammiversary to challenge for the WCW World Tag Team Championships. From Team J Negative Gaming and Team KJ2294. It is the Soul Man Jay Simmons, the OG Kurt Jordan. They are power and glory. Big win by Power and Glory. They now march to Slammiversary to challenge for Tag Team Gold. That's the first time in quite some time they've had the opportunity to do so. So to whomever is going to be the WCW World Tag Team Champions come Slammiversary, good luck to you. You have a very hungry OG and Soul Man chasing your ass down.
Every bit of that victory here tonight.
What we just saw there was a doctorate class in tag team competition. They just took the game to a whole other level.
What an effort we saw here. Truly a great match.
That was a fantastic tag team matchup. There was nothing good about it. It was fantastic. That was a tag team matchup. All right, let's see what is next on the docket. Let's see where we are on the card. Fourth match of the night, so we're hitting the championship rounds. And of course, we won't open betting lines until the third of the championship matchups. These are the matchups that are left for the evening. WWE Pure Wrestling Championship on the line. WCW World Cruiserweight Championship on the line. we have the WCW World Tag Team Championship on the line. And up next, it is the WCW Women's World Cruiserweight Championship on the line. Victoria Valiant from Team Fantasy Cat. We have Tia Stevens from Team Teliana, and of course, Jenny Black from Team Soul Embers. Jenny Black is a double champion currently. She is, of course, the WCW World Women's Champion and the World Women's WCW Women's Cruiserweight World Champion. And tonight she's, of course, putting that WCW Women's World Cruiserweight Championship on the line. And these are two hungry vixens that have been, well, Victoria Valiant has already tasted gold on 3 different occasions. She's been a 2-time WCW World Women's Cruiserweight Champion, and she was, of course, when it was still in existence, the WCW Women's World Television Champion. Now she's hunting down that Cruiserweight Championship one more time. And Tia Stevens looking to taste gold inside the universe of the Archer for the first time. She has already been an NWA Women's World Champion. Now she's looking to come to where the big boys play. And, of course, all of the big ladies. And it is go time. She's getting an opportunity to win her very first championship inside the universe. But she's got 2 deranged, crazy vixens in the Vixen Villain, Victoria Valiant. And from Team Soul Embers, Jenny Black, a formidable and dominant champion. It's going to be one hell of a matchup. So let's get this matchup underway. The first of 4 championship matchups here tonight. Jenny Black, of course, originally from SCW and DPW over in the Indies. It's a promotion led by Team Soul Embers, the mouth of the Indies. She's, of course, been tag team champion, world champion over at SCW and DPW, and in other promotions as well. But she has been certainly a fantastic addition to both the Archerverse and Universe. And she's done nothing but continue to impress each and every time she steps in the ring. She very quickly rose to the top of the food chain in the women's division, and then very quickly became a champion. And has been champion on more than one occasion, and now holds more than one championship, period. She is, without a shadow of a doubt, right now, the best woman wrestler on the planet today. But let's see how she fares against a hungry newcomer in Tia Stevens and the hungry Vixen Villain who's looking to taste gold for a 4th time. It is go time for the WCW Women's World Cruiserweight Championship. Let's go. Team Tilion is Tia Stevens making her way to the ring first. This is her first contract in North America, of course. She spent most of her time over in indie promotions over in Europe. And then, of course, had a run over in Japan before finally deciding to branch out into North America.
This one is absolutely insane, guys.
Band Ready Bromer.
This is insane. Just wait until this thing kicks into high gear.
That's all I read now when you put that in there, Bromer. It's your fault. All I see is Band Ready Bromer. I don't know what you're trying to tell me, but
she seemingly always has for her opposition.
Oh, I love it, Michael. And if you ask me, it's that respect that makes her so easy to root for.
But Tia Stevens finally getting an opportunity here on Vinny K's roster. WCW Monday Nitro for the WCW Women's World Cruiserweight Championship. After having much success in both Europe and Japan, she's looking to repeat that same success and raise the bar a notch and win gold in the top promotion on the planet today.
And her opponents.
And from Team Fantasy Cat, she is the Vixen Villain and the former two-time WCW Women's Cruiserweight Champion, one-time WCW Women's World Television Champion, looking to become a champion for the fourth time. She is Victoria Valiant.
Guys, these women appear to be in peak physical condition for this one.
Well, they'd better be, Cole.
Victoria Valiant was a former Impact Knockouts champion. And, of course, won championships and a few other minor indie promotions before turning her sights to the Archerverse. And then, of course, eventually traded to WCW Monday Nitro. She has been a fantastic addition to both rosters. And again, she's a two-time former WCW Women's Cruiserweight Champion. Would love to become a third-time champion tonight. And when it was still in existence, the WCW Women's World Television Championship was wrapped around the waist of the Vixen Villain
from the other side
for many moons before being defeated by Maurice. And then shortly thereafter, the title disappeared into the abyss.
Who's involved here tonight? You're absolutely right, Michael. This match will be one we'll be talking about for a long time to come.
The reigning, defending double champion. She is the Women's WCW World Champion and the WCW Women's World Cruiserweight Champion.
Guys, I think it's safe to say that nobody
and here tonight, she is putting the WCW Women's Cruiserweight Championship on the line.
She'll do just about anything to earn herself a victory, which has to be admired.
Triple threat action. All right, here we go.
This is it, fellas. We're ready to get this thing started.
It is go time. Tia Stevens with a quick start on the champion. Whoa. Uranagi by Tia Stevens. Big belly-to-belly suplex to Victoria Valiant, and Tia Stevens continuing her role here in this triple threat matchup tonight. Look at this powerbomb setup. Yo, sit down powerbomb by Tia Stevens.
Gets out of dodge there.
But the champion with a switchblade.
Nice calf kick. Great elevation.
Big calf kick to the face of Victoria Valiant. Now it is the champion's turn. Turn the tides here. Going right back after Tia Stevens. Oh, big drop kick to the side of the face. Here comes Valiant.
Right to the kidneys.
Big elbow to the kidney and a forearm to the back of the head. And now Victoria Valiant in control of the champion. Champion fighting back, though. Big elbows to the midsection.
Tough situation to be in right here. Oh, there's the escape.
Oh, she escaped. Jenny Black going for snake eyes in that turnbuckle, I think.
Absolutely.
But for her efforts, Tia Stevens from behind and a Michinoku driver.
Headlock. Oh, and a cheap shot right above the eye.
And Tia Stevens continues her relentless attack on Victoria Valiant here. Tia Stevens looking to taste gold for the very first time. Gut wrench suplex. Champion from behind. Wow, European uppercut to the back of the head. That is vicious. Absolutely savage. Snap suplex. Down goes Tia Stevens. Valiant getting back to her feet here slowly. Armbar locked in by the champion. Valiant breaks up the hold, though. Oh, nice elbow to the face. Reversal by the Vixen Villain. Wow. A big face buster by the former champion. Whips blocked to the ropes. Look at that. Ducks under the kick. And a Hurricanrana sends the champion flying across the ring. Back in comes Tia Stevens. Oh, savage DDT. A savage DDT by Tia Stevens here.
Headlock. Oh, cheap shot.
Big headlock and punch to the face by Tia Stevens. Spin out powerbomb. And the champion now picking Valiant back up. But Tia Stevens
He's in control.
tries to mount an attack. DDT to Valiant by Black, but look at this, some ground and pound by Stevens. This is crazy. Back and forth between Black and Tia Stevens so far, and Victoria Valiant at the receiving end of all of it.
She is just,
I mean, she's had her moments, but for the most part, Jenny Black and Tia Stevens both have it in for Victoria Valiant. Wow. Beautiful missile drop kick by Victoria Valiant.
and an easy kick out.
Stevens kicks out. 2 count only. 2 count only.
Uh-oh.
We're going to see it.
Power. Sit out. Power bomb. Hooked up. Great power. Inverted suplex.
Wow. The villain Vixen having her way with the champion at the moment. And look at this, Cloverleaf locked in. Wow. But Jenny Black fights out and powers out. But Valiant right back on the attack again.
She goes for the arm drag.
That was a springboard arm drag takedown.
And the count's broken.
Tia Stevens breaks it up before it even gets a 1 count. Boots Victoria Valiant right in the ribs, and down to the floor goes Valiant.
Perhaps feeling a little more comfortable on the outside at this point.
Stevens followed her outside the ring, but lured her right back inside the ring. And look at this, back on the attack. Valiant fell for the mind games of Tia Stevens. Ooh, neck whip. The champion back to her feet, but a big jab to the face, and now an abdominal stretch locked on.
Great way to wear down your opponent.
Champion fighting back, series of right hands to the face, and look at this, head scissor takedown.
She's in full control.
Big
now.
elbow to the face of Valiant.
Oh.
Drops her down with a big boot to the face. And Tia Stevens attacks the champion from behind. Big drop kick. Champ back to her face, but scooped right back up by Stevens. And a sidewalk slam plants her into the canvas.
Uh-oh.
We're going to see it.
Power.
Wow, another sit-down powerbomb by Tia Stevens. And the champion actually in a little bit of trouble here.
Connected on that.
The champion's in trouble here. Victoria Valiant slowly getting back to her feet. Looks a little wobbly, but slides back into the ring. She is back in action. Look at this deadlift. Deadlift.
Severe damage being inflicted
Gut wrench
to the back.
suplex by Tia Stevens. A little show of power by Stevens. But Valiant
Seamless transition into a Boston Crab.
This one is all
takes advantage of the opportunity. Stevens kicks out. Boston Crab locked in though.
this time.
That's in there tight.
For some reason, she lets it go.
Valiant lets go of the hold. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. The winner of the match and new WCW Women's Cruiserweight Champion for the 3rd time from a team of Fantasy Cat. She is the Vixen villain, Victoria Valiant. Wow, what a match. And to think more than half of this match, Jenny Black and Tia Stevens laid a brutal beating on Victoria Valiant. But the heart and resiliency of the former champion, she is now a 3-time. Actually, she was the WCW Women's World Television Champion when it was in existence, so technically she is a 4-time champion now. So congratulations to Team Fantasy Cat. Congratulations to the Vixen villain, Victoria Valiant, but a shout out to Jenny Black for such a great matchup. And let's see what is next on the docket. And a shout out to Tia Stevens too, who on more than one occasion looked like she was going to win that matchup, and she was gunning for the champion. I mean, she was beating down Victoria Valiant too, but she was gunning for the champion. She wanted to take out the champion. That was her plan. All right, next on the docket, this one's for the WCW World Tag Team Championships. Yo, Glenola, the great Glenola with the Raid invading the compound with, how many villains does that say? Where is my dashboard? There we go. With 7 villains, there we go. Man, the dashboard was like locked up. It did not want to tell me any information at all. I hate when that happens. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It's like if I'm not constantly using the dashboard, it just freezes up where it is, and then I have to resume everything. The problem with that is it either decides not to catch up at all, or it's a delayed process. Yo, Glenola, I sent you an invite to the party if you want to jump on for a few moments and say hello to the army and wish everybody a good evening, whatever you need to do for the night. But anyways, welcome, villains, to episode number 212 here at the Archiverse. We're on the road to the Archiverse Slammiversary. That is our version of WrestleMania. It is our year-end spectacular, the Showcase of the Immortals. We're going to see 3 rosters taking on each other on one giant 9-match card. Championship matches all night long. It is a year's worth of storytelling, feuding, rivalries, all culminating in one gigantic pay-per-view card. It is going to be a great time. But this is WCW Monday Nitro. We are continuing the road to the Archiverse Slammiversary. Vinny K, of course, looking to upstage the Archiverse as we get closer and closer to the Showcase of the Immortals. So far, so good. It's been one hell of a night. Great matches, and we still have 3 championship matches to go, including this one for the WCW World Tag Team Championships. It's the War Raiders, Samoa Joe and Typhus Tyson, against ZM the French Paradox and Timothy the Predator Vader, the Disciples of the Apocalypse. But first, we're going to have ourselves a short little intermission so that Archer can drain his bladder, which is super necessary for more than one reason. Super necessary. I mean, mostly because if I don't, it could, like, literally make a mess that I'm sure nobody wants to clean up. I will be there shortly. I gotta hit the facilities. That's what I have to do, goddammit. That's what I have to do. Yo, Glenola dropped some tiny little beautiful gems all over the floor. Bromer's gonna be mad. He's gonna have to clean that shit up. Glenola is not going to like that, Glenola. Or Bromer is not going to like that, Glenola. Yeah, Glenola, you're not going to like the fact that you dropped tiny little beautiful gems all over the floor. How dare you? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Before this matchup gets underway, we are going to take just a quick intermission. I'm just going to run to the facilities. I usually like to call it the little boys' room or the head, but, you know, we got to go with Glenola's probably proper way of saying it. We're gonna visit the facilities, and I'll be right back. And then we're gonna get the action going between the War Raiders and the Disciples of the Apocalypse for the WCW World Tag Team Championships. And of course, as soon as I get back, I'll open up the betting lines as well. I will be right back. I have returned. Thank you for your patience. All right. So what do you think? The War Raiders, that's of course Alan Severn's former faction, against ZM and the Predator. Who do you think takes this one? If you had to bet, which you're possibly going to, because I'm going to open betting lines right now. Give everybody 5 minutes to earn some Archer vs. Bucks points. Well, not Archer vs. Bucks points, just Archer vs. Bucks.
Yeah, you got Typhus Tyson, who, can't put anything past him. But the others are, they've been on quite the roll lately.
They have. They have pretty much taken out all of the... I mean, if for some reason the War Raiders lose tonight, then they only have a couple of teams that are even in contention. One of them for sure going to the Archer vs. Slammiversary.
Oh.
The following contest is
This is a hard decision, hard one.
On the way to the ring.
I mean, the Bluewood boys picked up contendership for the titles too and are technically supposed to be going to the Archer vs. Slammiversary themselves, but if for some reason the War Raiders win tonight, we could end up having ourselves a matchup to have a definitive #1 contender.
Yeah.
I mean, it could happen. Then, of course, you have Power and Glory.
Yeah. It's another a great team.
Power and Glory also looking to head to the Archer vs. Slammiversary. So they're, I mean...
So the Bluewood boys have made a triumphant return, have they?
The Bluewood boys made a triumphant return.
Awesome.
And here come the champions. From Team Zombie Masta and Timbo Slice Gaming, they are ZM the French Paradox and Timothy the Predator Vader. They are the disciples of the Apocalypse, the reigning, defending, undisputed WCW World Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, we shall see how this goes.
Well, it's definitely going to
Their
go.
opponents, at a combined weight of 465 pounds, the Disciples of Apocalypse.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have tag team action coming up.
And given the state of the tag team division right now,
unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to stick around for the rest of the show because I'm going to have
one
to
of these teams.
Be up nice and early tomorrow. But I'm going to definitely try to watch this match.
Well, I appreciate you stopping by.
Oh, my
Taking
pleasure.
the time to shoot the shit with the Army and enjoy a match or two.
Well, I don't know if you saw or at what point, in my stream you were there, but I don't shoot the shit. I blow it up.
You blow it up.
That's one of my favorite quests in the game.
And then you'll have to catch the VOD because, of course, the Wolfman Alan Severn headlining the main event tonight. There's only 2 matches left on the evening. Both of them are single matches.
Yeah, but that don't mean much in the Archerverse. I mean, that one single match, like an hour and a half?
That has definitely happened. I mean, look at the matchup you brought to light earlier tonight between Jay Simmons and the Wolfman.
Yeah.
Not only was that at that point the most violent match ever in Archerverse history, that was a long match.
Mm-hmm.
That was a long match.
So.
I mean, that was pushing an hour long, was it not?
I thought so.
It had to have been close.
Like 2 weeks ago, there was a match that was over an hour.
Yeah, that's right. Was it over an hour? I forget.
I think so.
It
But I
might
can't
have breached
remember
the
now.
hour mark. You're right. Yo, The Real Review 3000. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Welcome to episode number 212. WCW Monday Nitro.
Welcome to the real. I was going to say, welcome to the real. Yeah. Go ahead, Archer.
It got you tongue-tied, did it?
And standing opposite is Samoa Joe.
But anyways, welcome to WCW Monday Nitro. It's one of our 4 shows of the week. We are heading into the Archerverse Slammiversary. It's our year-end extravaganza. So feuds are fiery, rivalries are raging. Right now, we've got the War Raiders, Typhus Tyson from Team McClink 77, and his tag team partner Samoa Joe taking on Team Zombie Masters, ZM the French Paradox, and Timbo Slice Gaming's the Predator, Timothy Vader. They're the Disciples of the Apocalypse and the reigning defending WCW World Tag Team Champions, and right now, ZM laying a beating on the Samoan submission machine. Samoa Joe, though, turning the tides. Nice snap suplex.
And I'll be honest with you, I think I might know this Real Review 3000. I was correct. He is an amazing streamer. I haven't watched him on Twitch, but I've seen him over on YouTube quite a bit. And the guy is amazing.
Well, we most certainly appreciate.
You're going to talking about amazing streamers. Let me tell you something.
I was waiting
right here.
I was waiting for a brother. Let me tell you something, brother.
Nah, I figured I'd go with the new LA Knight style. Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you. I love when he does that.
Yeah,
Let me talk to you.
I love yeah, he's just fun. I love LA.
He is fun. He is fun.
By the way, everybody, Christian Cool is in the house.
From the Coolverse.
Long day of work.
But Real Review, appreciate you being here. Welcome to the Archerverse. Welcome to the Army. We actually have 56 streamers that have wrestlers progressing through careers, forming alliances, tag teams, winning championships. We have a great time. We have a lot of great people that are in the community. We are a tight-knit group, and we just like to party. And we are on the road to the Archerverse Slammiversary. This is the 3rd matchup in the championship rounds tonight. We have 2 matches left on the night, the co-main event and the main event of the evening. And then, of course, tomorrow night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's the Archerverse NWA. That is our weekly show where streamers and viewers get together and beat the shit out of each other. And, of course, we've added to the flavor of the evening. So in addition to viewers and streamers beating the shit out of each other, they also get the opportunity to challenge international superstars and win championships from abroad. So we have NWA championships on the line. We also have IWGP championships on the line. But it is a great evening. It is the Archerverse version of Just Chatting. It is a night where Christian Cool, myself, and whoever might be guest hosting with us, if anybody, we get together, we have great conversations, we sit back as fans and watch the matches and just have a good time conversing with everybody else. It's the one night a week. We do not do any play-by-play or commentary. And speaking of commentary, we got a 7 count going on here, and Samoa Joe just keeps beating down the Predator outside the ring here.
Well, you know, Samoa Joe sometimes gets a little ahead of himself. He doesn't really care about what the refs counting. He doesn't care where he's even beating the person down at. All he cares about is doing damage.
Well, that is it. That is all. Samoa Joe, as Christian Cool just said, did not seem to care about the outcome of the matchup, just continued his relentless beatdown of the Predator, Timothy Vader, and clearly this rivalry just getting started, and this is not going to be over because there's no way Timothy Vader's taking that one lying down, no pun intended. And Samoa Joe clearly wants to rip the head off of the Predator. So there's only one way to get that done. They're going to have to run that one back at some point. But that is a draw, which means no title changes hands, no winner, no loser. So still you're reigning and defending undisputed WCW World Tag Team Champions, the Disciples of the Apocalypse, ZM the French Paradox, and Timothy the Predator Vader. And next on the docket...
Nothing worse than a draw. Nothing worse than a draw, I
swear. I hate draws. Draws and countouts, I hate them both equally.
Oh. I don't know if you are very familiar with today's news, Archer. There's been another wrestling death.
Has there?
I feel like we should, on occasion, just, if a big death happens, like Blackjack Lanza the other day,
yes.
If something comes up, we should talk about it and mention it a little bit on the show. Today is Jimmy Rave.
Was it?
Jimmy Rave passed away.
Really? Wow.
Fucking after double leg amputation, arm amputation, recovering from that. Yeah, he passed away.
He went through a lot. Yeah. That's too bad. Well, condolences to his family.
Exactly.
He was definitely one of my favorite heels to watch in the glory days of ROH from like 04 to 06. I loved Jimmy Rave.
Jimmy Rave was awesome.
Yeah, he was a good heel to hate, and he played the role well. It's a shame what happened to him and how his life had become.
He did a really good job of making you invest in him.
Exactly, him and Prince Nana of the Embassy. Nana has always been that one underrated.
Guys are about to be as supportive as the string quartet on the Titanic. Fuck. The Wolfman's got jokes tonight, and it was actually funny.
Oh my God. Glenola, why can't you be this humorous?
There's a superstar who doesn't lack confidence.
Because my brain don't work that way. That quick.
I'm sorry.
Many hush whispers lately whenever I walk by. Oh, here we go. Severn being paranoid. Thinks everybody's talking about him. I mean, we've heard this story before.
Not feeling the
yeah, we heard the other week. He abandoned Samoa Joe.
He did.
Typhus Tyson.
He did. Walked off.
Saying he could walk his own path. He is the man.
He can walk the line.
Yes, and we'll see if Mr. Cash will sing it for him, but I doubt, he's going to make any more of this than false claims.
The Wolfman.
I'm not seeing enough of Alan Severn to make me go championship material just quite yet on this day.
He's calling out Mitchell Vaughn here. Mitchell Vaughn from Team Dogface, the reigning defending WWE Pure Wrestling Champion.
Now, Mitchell Vaughn's been very, very impressive after we've been
let's see what he has to say.
We've opened the forbidden door, so to speak, to a couple different indie promotions hosted by other teams and channels and whatnot. And Mitchell Vaughn, he don't look like much. And in fact, you might trouble him for like your local plumber or your mailman, but
gets the job done.
He gets the job done.
He does. The Wolfman, however, the number one contender for his championship, so clearly we know what this call-out is about.
Yeah. You know who Michael Vaughn reminds me of?
Mitchell Vaughn.
Or Mitchell Vaughn. Sorry, I couldn't even read the screen here.
Don't make me call you Soul Embers.
Oh, I'm terrible. Sorry. But he
reminds me of Bart Gunn. No name!
He reminds me of Bart Gunn. That's
Gunn.
Yeah, Mitchell Vaughn reminds me of Bart Gunn.
Actually, he kind of does, doesn't he? A little bit.
So I gotta say, I don't normally defend Cool, but it does look like Michael Vaughn up there.
A little crazy.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you stand far away from the screen, it looks like Michael.
I guess if I look really fast, it might look like Michelle.
Yeah, it just
Gotta like that attitude.
So I suppose if you're French, it can be Michelle.
Okay.
But it's definitely Mitchell.
Well, that kills me having to actually agree with Cool on something.
I mean,
Yeah.
what is it? What is it?
You know, I would be up to speed, Archer, if I didn't have to work a second job to make dues because you don't pay me enough as a full-time announcer on your broadcast. I'm sorry.
You owe so much money to the concession stand. I mean, how many times have we got complaints that we're out of product, and why? Because it's all in your locker room.
Well, maybe if you weren't like a fucking movie theater who made all their money on pure concessions.
I'm just trying to figure out what you meant by enough, Cool. He actually pays you something?
Somebody has to produce those ice cream bars.
Pay is an understatement there, Granola. It's more like a handshake and kind of a trade agreement.
I guess so.
Okay, I just want to say I don't, I haven't seen any money yet.
The free food was the payment.
Food.
Now you see the irony of his statement.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you're allowed a free meal every time you commentate on my goddamn show.
Cool is performing some
The fans are eating it up.
interesting sensations across the microphone for everybody.
I'm not eating, by the way.
That was me eating.
Yeah, that's Granola.
Oh, that's Granola. Wow.
Yeah.
Shame on you. How dare you, sir?
Yeah, I knew you were going to blame me immediately.
It usually is you.
Yeah, I know.
Granola wave.
Yeah, I'm not going to deny the fact that maybe on appearance, some random times throughout the show, the
Granola ASMR.
Oh.
Had it scouted.
Okay, I'm not familiar with
Mr. Vaughn here didn't take too kindly to Mr. Severn.
He did not.
But Severn really fighting back here. I'm excited to see this match.
Wow. Over the
I
head,
wanna
belly
see
to belly.
This happen in the ring.
Me too. Well, it's in the ring, but I'd like to see a ref involved and a bell and
Yes.
whatever else they want to throw
I
in
think
there.
You knew what I meant.
Whatever they want to throw in there.
Maybe the kitchen sink. Who knows?
The
Someone
Wolfman.
could finally give Alan Severn a bath.
Oh, reverse DDT.
IQ on display. Elusive movement there. Clothesline takes him down.
Man, oh man, look at this. These guys are gonna beat the hell out of each other later. I mean, it's just a short spell away. We've got the co-main event, and then we've got the Wolfman and Fat Lad, and they are going to tear each other apart. That is going to be an exciting matchup.
Every time you call him Fat Lad, I just think he's a fat landing. Like a landing pad.
Fat landing. All right, here we go. From Team Awoken Gamer YT, Maverick Jackson taking on from Team... See, Cornhusk Show now, right?
Yes, it is Team Cornhusk Show.
Cornhusk Show. We have to update his attire because it still says Cornhusk 007. But from Team Cornhusk Show, he is Carino Sinister Farmer. He is the reigning and defending WCW World Cruiserweight Champion, putting his title up for grabs against Maverick Jackson from Team Awoken, actually, Gamer YT. That is the next match of the night, the co-main event. We'll get that underway.
Man,
did I have to
gamer never? I've seen very little interactions of this Maverick Jackson. I'm very excited.
Now, I gotta.
You gotta what?
Be taking off here. I'm about to be taking off here very shortly. But before I do, I gotta be a little bit of a villain.
How dare you, sir?
We didn't ask for this.
We did not. We did not sign up for this. Whatever this is.
It's Extreme Rules, folks, and the action.
Hey, cool. You're not going to get hit with it, so.
How does a competitor adjust
Oh,
to
that's
brutality?
nice.
Well, the main thing is to remember that anything you
But
can
there you go,
imagine
Archer. A little
is
bit of
within the
villainy
rules.
for you.
All is fair in love and war.
I'll look at that in a moment as soon as I'm done opening the betting lines, you villainous little bastard, you.
Has to be in the ring to win.
Well, for those not looking at the screen, tell the audience what you did, Granola.
Why can't I get that to work?
Oh no, we'll let Archer.
I was kind of representing me there. I'm not looking at the screen.
For some reason, I can't get the betting line to open. Why is that exactly?
Trying to get some IRL housework done here, Glenola. Feel free to tell me what you did.
Oh, I just dropped a bunch of stuff all over the Archerverse for, you know.
Oh, God. Now I gotta stop and see.
I dropped 25 items around earlier, and I did another 25 now. Poor Bromer's the one that's got to sweep it up.
Oh, Bromer.
Appreciate the tiny little beautiful gems. They are wonderful.
They are wonderful. Archer really does love the little gems.
Mm-hmm.
They sparkle.
Mostly because Bromer has to clean them all up. Yeah, see? Why?
You're a fucking sadist.
See, I didn't realize you were the one having to sweep it up. I thought Archer had to do that after the show.
No, I don't push a broom. That is not happening, sir. All right, here we go. Main event of the evening.
Archer
Maverick Jackson, Carino Farmer, WCW World Cruiserweight Championship on the line. Let's go.
Fucking Archer push a broom.
The Dragon, Maverick Jackson, who was already Cruiserweight Championship at one point, looking to become a two-time WCW World Cruiserweight Champion.
This is Extreme Rules, ladies and gentlemen. Promises to be wholly unlike anything you might.
I'm looking forward to a great match here, Archer.
It should be a fantastic matchup. I expect a high-octane matchup and a competitive matchup at that. Carino Farmer, a three-time Cruiserweight champion. Maverick Jackson has been the Cruiserweight champion, hungry, looking to become champion again. And speaking of, here comes the champion. From Team Cornhusk Show, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed WCW World Cruiserweight Champion, Carino Sinister Farmer. Carino Farmer coming off of a title defense from last week, actually. Defended his championship in a triple threat matchup. 1 week later, accepting the challenge of Team Awoken Gamer YT. And now Maverick Jackson looking to become a two-time WCW World Cruiserweight Champion. Has to take out that deranged man right there to do so, though.
Yeah. Unfortunately, nothing easy about that, Archer.
No, that is no walk in the park. No walk in the park is that.
I mean, look at some of the kids. They're fucking scared.
That's a lot of cell phones flashing around.
I thought people came to watch a show, not play on their phones. Disgusting, is what I say.
Ghastly.
Ah, yes, you would say that. Very ghastly indeed.
It is.
Not a fan.
It is. Me neither. All right, here we go. Farmer and Jackson.
This is a match where these WWE superstars.
Oh, Jesus.
There are no
Did you see that?
As an agent of chaos myself, I've always had a little
I saw something.
He nailed him with a flatliner right off the hop.
He did.
Big backbreaker right across the knee. Maverick Jackson off to a quick start here. Falling neck breaker.
Every Extreme Rules match on our shows.
Ooh, and a jawbreaker. That'll relocate his teeth very nicely. Big knife edge chop, big right hand, Jackson.
Ooh, we had an issue.
Yeah, it was the Wi-Fi connection.
You really need to start hardwiring this shit.
My entire system is wireless. That won't interrupt the broadcast at all. Not on Twitch, it does on YouTube.
Impressive was that reversal?
Unfortunately.
Right across the top rope.
I had the very same thing happen on YouTube, and it freaking cut my broadcast in half.
He is just dominant right now.
Ooh, what impact.
I don't know about your broadcast, Archer, but this title reign might be cut short here depending on how this match ends.
Well, right now, Carino Farmer in full control, but he got off to a real rough, rocky start against Maverick Jackson, who was laying a brutal beatdown.
I mean, look at that corn husk symbol on the back of his gear. It's very scary. It smiles.
Big flying elbow drop off the top turnbuckle by Maverick Jackson. Wow. A Northern Lights brainbuster. And Carino Farmer in a lot of trouble here. Really in jeopardy of losing his title here, Cool.
It is quite possible here.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
Jackson's having his way with the Farmer. But, you know, Farmers, they're a little unpredictable. You may think they're
Look at this, superplex.
Oh my God.
Superplex.
He's lining him up.
Looking to end this.
Oh, good God.
Oh man, right to the neck.
Is it over?
I don't know.
Man, this rivalry just keeps getting better and better. And he barely avoids the
Farmer kicks out, 2 count. That was close. Maverick Jackson just about took out the champion.
Jackson took way too long.
Oh, and another super kick.
Nothing to do with any of that.
Look at that, Farmer just slips outside the ring,
Backbreaker.
looking to regain some momentum.
Well, it's hard to gain momentum when you fall down to one elbow.
And he getting kicked in the face, not to mention. I mean, I'll give credit where credit is due. He's still somehow in it and able to walk. Maverick Jackson back in full control here.
I can't believe Brummer says the Broom Union's on strike. I think not, sir. I think you need to do your job.
Some tiny little beautiful gems by Team Christian Cool.
Did you see the impact on that? Wow.
Farmer tosses the action back into the ring.
Perhaps he's thinking the ring can't contain what he has in mind here.
Look at this. Ooh, Farmer with a kendo stick. And he is whipping the shit out of Maverick Jackson with it.
Oh, he is. Oh, my God. Farmer loves his kendo stick, I've noticed.
He does love that weapon, yes.
Oh,
nice
man.
Russian leg sweep by Farmer. Champion looking to swing the momentum in his direction, but Maverick Jackson just keeps coming back.
He's in full control now.
Wow, big choke slam by the champion.
Dominating at this point.
Training, strategizing, and
Big double-handed choke slam.
We all just witnessed the art of shredding a rival to pieces.
But Jackson powers out. 2 count only.
Yeah. The Farmer having to put a little more effort into this match here.
Farmer again with the kendo stick. But now it is Jackson, and Jackson returns the favor.
Yet another counter.
And now Farmer turns the tides again and is beating down Jackson with the kendo stick.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is ridiculous.
What a crazy exchange that was.
Cover here.
I would have to agree.
Only a 1 count there. Farmer's got to be getting frustrated.
Out of it in the corner.
Nice reversal by the champion. Oh, nice back elbow. And Jackson just tosses him down to the floor. Long enough to bounce his spine off the floor and tosses him right back into the ring. Oh! Drives his face right into the canvas with the back of his skull attached to Maverick's knee. Good Lord.
There's almost no rebounding from a strike like that.
I don't think Farmer's getting up for that.
That was so close. Just about had a new champion there. Just about had a new champion.
Unfortunately, Farmer is stronger than he looks.
Only
Jackson's
one new champion so far tonight.
Well, Jackson's going to have to come up with something different
Wow.
for his arsenal here. He's going to put this guy away.
Did you see it? That.
This might be it, Archer.
That is it. That is all. Holy crap, he did it. Maverick Jackson did it. He is a 2-time champion. So the winner of the match from Team Awoken Gamer YT, he is the new WCW World Cruiserweight Champion. And Carino Farmer is absolutely fuming. That should be a fine right there. Putting his hands on the referee, tossed the poor sumbitch right down to the canvas.
We'll be sure to write that one down.
I mean, I understand he is angry and upset that he lost his championship, but what a matchup and what a big victory by Maverick Jackson, the Dragon, now the new WCW World Cruiserweight Champion. So that means we've had 2 new Cruiserweight Champions tonight. Victoria Valiant beat Jenny Black and Tia Stevens to become the new Women's World Cruiserweight Champion. And now Maverick Jackson beats the champion and becomes the new WCW World Cruiserweight Champion. Of course, we know what happened with the tag team matchup. Samoa Joe tried to decapitate the Predator rather than take the action back into the ring, and the referee counted them out. So that was a draw. And now we're heading into the championship main event of the evening. But first, I'll issue any Archerverse bucks that I have to. And I do not, because nobody bet on that match. But I'll open the championship betting lines again anyways for the main event of the evening. All right, here we go. Main event of the evening here on episode number 212 here at the Archerverse. The road to the Archerverse Slammiversary continues to get heated and intensify. And our next show, of course, tomorrow night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is the Archerverse NWA, where we'll see championship matchups between viewers and streamers, and of course international superstars. It's going to be a great evening. It's going to be a good time as always. It is the Archiverse version of Just Chatting, and we take that to a whole new level, of course. But first, and at this point, of course, we have no dark match main event scheduled for this evening, so unless somebody redeems one or has an idea for one, this will be the main event of the evening, because I myself do not have any ideas for a matchup tonight for once. So I'll leave that in the hands of everybody else. If not, this is the main event. It is for the WWE Pure Wrestling Championship. From Team Dogface, it is Mitchell Fat Lad Vaughn taking on the Wolfman Alan Severn. And, of course, as you can see, the Tyrant Vinny K in tow. This is the second time we've seen Vinny K come out with Alan Severn. We still do not have a complete story on what the hell that is all about. I mean, we all know that Team Glenola is a sellout. Don't we, Cool?
Oh, yes.
We know he's a sellout and a villainous little bastard. So, I mean, that's a pairing made in heaven, perhaps, or I guess a pairing made in hell, really, I guess.
Wow, I don't know. You would think he'd have no chance in hell.
No chance in hell. But it is what it is. I guess we'll find out when we find out. Currently, though, I have zero information to offer what is going on between Vinny K and Alan Severn, but they've clearly aligned themselves with one another. But until they speak and say something, I guess we're just going to have to speculate.
Yep.
I guess.
Sounds like it.
All right. Main event of the evening. It is the Wolfman Alan Jackson and Fat Lad Mitchell Vaughn for the WWE Pure Wrestling Championship. Let's get the action underway. It is go time. And the betting lines are open for the main event, just in case anybody wants to place a bet and earn some Archiverse bucks. Feel free to do so. And again, our next show tomorrow night, NWA, streamers and viewers versus international superstars. It's going to be a great time, as always. Great conversations, great people with some great matches, and it's nice that Cool and I just get to sit back and chill out and watch the matches with everybody and just have some great conversations. And then Wednesday night, back on the road with the superstars of the Archiverse and the Universe. The Archiverse Wrestle Wars will continue the road to the Archiverse Slammiversary. And we will not just attempt, but we will do so gloriously and upstage Vinny K and the Universe by putting on a smoking hot card for the Archiverse Wrestle Wars Wednesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we got a couple smoking hot shows coming up. Episode number 213, the Archiverse NWA streamers and viewers. Episode number 214, the Archiverse Wrestle Wars continues the road to the Archiverse Slammiversary. A lot of great times to be had, a lot of epic non-stop wrestling matchups here on the Late Night Place to Be and the most must-see show on Twitch TV. We are the very best in fantasy wrestling excellence. And the Archiverse Slammiversary, the year-end main attraction, extravaganza, spectacle, the showcase of the Immortals, our version of WrestleMania, culminates 1 year of good times with great people, great matches, stories. We had so much fun. The feuds, the rivalries. I mean, Cool, it was an awesome time the last year with the Archiverse, with you and Mr. T and the rest of the army. I know everybody can't be here every single night, but everybody does do their best to make the show and watch it live, and when they can't, they watch the VODs. It is the very best in fantasy wrestling excellence, and we will continue to raise the bar each and every show. But man, what a time the past year has been. What a time.
I would totally have to agree with you, my friend.
I mean, we've met so many good people. So many good people on the road. And still many more. We're still going to meet many more good people. I mean, we are just getting started. We're just branching out and starting our adventure on YouTube. That started last Friday night. We'll have another show this Friday night. It is going to be a great time. What is also going to be a great time is this matchup, the main event of the evening for the WWE Pure Wrestling Championship. So let's get that matchup started right now. It is go time. Let's go. You know what I think the problem is, Cool?
What's that?
I just thought of it. Remember the other night? I had the weather problems and I lost my internet for a bit, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I never bothered to power cycle. That means I probably got a stale ass signal bouncing around in my friggin' PS4 right now.
Making his way to the ring.
Possibly.
Yeah. I think I better power cycle before tomorrow night.
255 pounds. Alan Wolfman.
Never even thought of that. I was literally just thinking, like, why did I have a Wi-Fi connection problem twice tonight? I've had it once, but I've had it twice tonight. Once it froze up the game, and the second time now it didn't interrupt the broadcast at all, actually, the second time, but I still had a second one. And it had to be for a reason. That's it. That's got to be it. I never bothered to power cycle anything after that network loss due to the storm the other night. Son of a bitch, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well. It was still a great show. It's all that matters. If the show is good, the people are good, the time is great, what more can you ask?
I don't know. I can ask for a lot right now.
I'd like $1 million, new vehicle, a house that's paid for, 0 land taxes. And here comes the reigning and defending undisputed WWE Pure Wrestling Champion. He is from the Doghouse, from Team Dogface. He is Mitchell Fat Lad Vaughn. Yo, DC. How you doing, DC? How did your exams go, DC? Did you finish your exams yet, or do you still have exams left?
For a moment, Michael. In fact, I would go so far as to say this match might just steal the show.
Guys, you have to be impressed with the shape the champ's in for this matchup.
I'm not at all surprised. From what I understand, if the champ's not either in the ring or sleeping, you can.
You have 2 left. Which exams do you have left? Yo, Soul Embers. How you doing, Soul? Soul Ember says, hey, yo, the mouth of the Indies in the house. Set to watch the main event of the evening between Team Dogface's Mitchell Fat Lad Vaughn and the Wolfman, Alan Severn from Team Glenola. Let's go. It is go time. Oh, big running shoulder block takedown by the Wolfman. Starts things off quickly.
I have to admit, Archer, when I see Pure Pro Wrestling, this is not what I had in mind.
Really just laying it in.
Well, we all know that the Wolfman is anything but a pure wrestler, but he happens to be the #1 contender. And in Mitchell Vaughn's defense, he is a very good wrestler.
Powerbomb. Boom, what a forearm.
Misses the big lariat. And Mitchell Vaughn with a snapmare takedown.
Oh, chin locks in.
Slaps on a chin lock.
To wear down your opponent.
He's got that locked on tight there. Soul Embers has been working them 10-hour shifts. Is that the cool cat, Christian Cool? It is. He is the co-host with the most here on the Most Must-See Show on Twitch TV.
Look at this.
That I am.
The very best in fantasy wrestling excellence. The late-night place to be.
Watch this here.
Wow, look at that cutter out of nowhere by Mitchell Vaughn. Only a 1 count, though. The Wolfman powers out of that one. And we are not just the Most Must-See Show on Twitch TV. We are now the Most Must-See Show on YouTube TV every Friday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. live, the Archerverse Warzone, and we have a star-studded roster that goes live every Friday night. So if you haven't already seen the first episode, go back and watch it. It was a fantastic time. If you haven't already subscribed to the Archerverse YouTube channel, jump on over to the Archerverse Discord, go to the YouTube portal, and hit that subscriber button. It is free to subscribe, and then you'll get notifications when we go live every Friday night with the Archerverse Warzone.
Hey, look at that, Archer. Distinco's been learning psychology and visual arts.
Psychology and visual arts.
Watching up pro wrestling.
When I hear psychology and visual arts, I kind of think of porn for some reason. I have no idea why.
Oh my God.
Think about it. Psychology and visual arts. I see a nice pair of boobies.
Back in from the floor.
No, bad Archer. Archer's not bad. I'm not bad.
I don't know whose boobies you're looking at.
Right now I'm looking at Mitchell Vaughn's man boobies. His moobies. Yo, 2 count on the Wolfman. Wolfman powers out though. And Mitchell Vaughn's in complete control of Alan Severn for the first time in the matchup because they were both struggling over power there for a little bit. Big swing here by the champion. Round and round the Wolfman goes.
This could do it.
Where he's going to stop, only Mitchell Vaughn knows.
It's going to take more than that to
2 count only.
Wow, what a display.
Man, I get tired of heaving that big lug sack around the ring too. Jesus.
Uh-oh. Soul Ember's dropping a silly cool, I think.
Knee drop. That was nasty. So precise.
Well, Cool thinks it's silly that he would redeem a silly Cool, so
what an elbow. The barrage of
I'll be silly. So give me a moment here.
A moment in silly time.
Saw what he had in mind there. Ooh, what a headbutt.
That was a vicious headbutt to the face. Did you see that? What a reversal by the Wolfman there. He just hauled off and headbutt him right in the nose. Look at Vinny K out there.
I'm so silly, I just refunded his silly Cool request.
Now he's gonna return the favor. A big swing of his own. Look at Vinny K, arms crossed, just dishing out the instructions out there. Anybody that's new to the Archerverse, Vinny K is the tyrant in our world. He is the majority owner of the WWE Universe.
Oh, looking for the surfboard.
He owns 51. Well, actually, technically, he owns 50.5%. The other 49.5% owned by the Archerverse management team.
All I know is his number's bigger than our number. And it's
his number is bigger than our number. That is ghastly, too, by the way. You know what? We need to set something up where we can win majority ownership. You don't think? Yeah, you don't think he'll go for that, eh? You don't think Vinny K is going to buy that shit? I mean, it's a thought. It's a thought. Oh shit! Wow! Alan Severn with a camel clutch and just about decapitates Mitchell Vaughn. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a brand new WWE Pure Wrestling Champion.
Yes, Cone, I'm okay. I let Archer trigger the silly Cool on that
wow.
Earlier. So
Team Glenola. And the Wolfman, I'm telling you, Cool and I talked about this the other day. I don't know if anybody's been paying attention, but since the resurrection, the biggest resurrection since Jesus, I gotta toss that in every once in a while.
See you soon, everybody.
Just has to be done.
Every once in a while?
Just every once in a while. In a blue moon, once in many moons. Maybe once a show, whatever, shut up. Anyways, we were talking about it not long ago. Since the resurrection and in the inception of the Archerverse 2.0, or at least that's what Carlini keeps calling it, Alan Severn and Team Glenola have been on an absolute tear. An absolute tear. He's only lost in tag team competition. In singles competition, he's undefeated. Became the #1 contender, and now defeated the champion. I mean, that is amazing. That's an amazing turnaround. From, you're talking about a camp that was on a 4-fight losing streak before the resurrection happened. 4-fight losing streak. Wasn't even in contention, anywhere close to championship contention. And then he returns and just goes on an absolute tear. He's been absolutely vicious. The Wolfman Alan Severn, and it paid off. I mean, how many title defenses has Mitchell Vaughn already had? He was definitely the undisputed champion, and Mitchell Vaughn just lost to the Wolfman. I mean, that was a great matchup. Mitchell Vaughn was in control of most of the matchup. But Alan Severn actually dug down deep there and pulled out his technical skills from somewhere. And finished off with nothing but heart resiliency. That was a fantastic matchup. So congratulations to Team Glenola and the Wolfman Alan Severn, the new WWE Pure Wrestling Champion. Archer and Cool, your coffee is done. Excellent. I was actually just thinking coffee would be delicious right about now. So, does anybody have a matchup they want to see? I'm going to ask one more time. I personally did not schedule in my own mind at all a dark match main event. I don't know if Cool had an idea. I don't think so at this point. But if there's one that you guys would like to see, remember, if it's a championship matchup, you have to redeem that. You cannot just have a championship matchup. Stone versus the champ, the pure champ. So that'd be the Dragon Pure Championship then. Because the regular Pure Championship energy is for the WWE Pure Championship, and that's a Vinny K title. Don't forget you were traded to the Archerverse War Zone, Soul. You're not on Vinny K's roster anymore. Oh, you want to do the Dragon one. Alright, give me a moment. We will set that up. And just real quickly, I'm going to jump in and to Stream Elements and change the championship landscape on there. So give me one moment.
One moment.
What am I looking for? The universe. There we go. All right. All right, so we have a new women's cruiserweight champion, Victoria Valiant. Maverick Jackson beat Carino Farmer. And Alan Severn beat Mitchell Vaughn. I mean, not that I don't think that the Wolfman is capable, but that was the biggest surprise of the night for me. I expected a great matchup, and I mean, the Wolfman's been on an absolute tear. I expected an absolute brawl is what I expected. But actually, the Wolfman actually pulled out his technical skills here tonight. I mean, he had to, I think, in the end. The brawling was not working for him because Mitchell Vaughn, I mean, he can brawl too, but he's a very technical wrestler, and he was just using that to his advantage. The Wolfman surprised the shit out of everybody, pulled out those technical skills, and ended up switching the gears and picking up a big W. I mean, I'm still blasted by that. Still blasted by that. Big victory for Team Glenola. All right, so it is all updated now. That is the championship landscape for the universe. That is for WCW Monday Nitro. Now, because we have our interruption, I actually have to manually give people their titles too. Because for some reason, when there's an interruption, it doesn't automatically. You still get your title matches, but you don't get. It doesn't change the titles over for some reason. It's really weird.
That is weird.
I know, it's strange. All right, so as you can see, our next show, the Archerverse NWA. Looks like Mason Blaze is going to be in the house from the Bluewood Boys. We're not going to worry about that right now, though. What we are going to do is give people their titles. Whoops. Where is... Am I not seeing here? Why is Maverick Jackson not showing up? Strange. Alright, I'll change that later. I'll figure out why that is. For now, I'll just do... that. And the women's cruiserweight champion, Victoria Valiant. Alright, so I'll fix the cruiserweight championship situation later. I don't know why it's doing that. It's not letting me add Maverick Jackson for some stupid reason. I wonder if I accidentally removed him from the roster. He should already be on this roster. He's been on it for some time, and he was not traded, so I don't know where he would be. Matt Jackson. Oh, son of a bitch, he wasn't either. Weird. I don't even understand how he'd get removed. He's always been on WCW Monday Nitro. Actually, even during the trade, he still stayed with the... he got traded to Nitro. Remember that? He was one of the only people from WCW Monday Nitro that actually got traded to WCW Monday Nitro. Everybody else kind of got dispersed. Alright, now I can... whoops. Now I can fix that. There we go. Now we've got it fixed. Alright, so now we gotta get out of here and go to here. No, I don't want that. Soul said championship on the line, right? It was the Dragon Pier?
Yep.
Alright. Whoop, wrong way. Whoops. I don't know why it took me to the bottom of the list like that, but anyway. There we go. And the reigning defending Archerverse Dragon Pure Wrestling Champion, Sebastian Vachon, who has had 3 title defenses in the past month and a half, is going to be now defending because Team Soul Embers has redeemed the Pure Championship Challenge, which means he's forcing the Archerverse Dragon Pure Wrestling Champion to defend his title in a dark match. So this is the dark match main event of the evening. And then, of course, if anybody has somebody they'd like to raid for the evening, we'll go and raid somebody to end the night. But this is the dark match main event of the evening. From Team Soul Embers, it is the Giant Enforcer, Jack Stone, taking on Mad Dog, Sebastian Vachon from Team The Seb Plays Games. And here we go. It is go time. And just for the hell of it, I'll open up the championship betting line for this match. Normally, we don't always, unless somebody redeems it, open a betting line for a dark match, even if it is a championship match. But we're going to open it tonight. All right. Betting line is officially open. You have 5 minutes to make your bet. Is it going to be Mitchell Vaughn retaining his title, or will he lose his title? We are going to find out. All right, here we go. Dark match main event. Christian Cool, who do you think's going to win? You and I, it's a dark match. You and I get to sit back and watch it. We do not have to do play-by-play or commentary. Unless of course, you want to.
Be Jack Stone.
Unless, of course, you want to. Feel free. I'm going to kick back, chill out, max, and relax and all cool.
My night's been good so far, Soul Embers. Got off work a little later than I liked, but yeah, we're good. Hanging out. Enjoying some
Did you get
good
out of work
content.
late?
I wanted to get out before 12, and that didn't happen.
Huh.
But yeah, Bobby the Brain Heenan was Jack Stone. Well,
Bobby the Brain Heenan was actually Jack Stone's manager over in SCW and DPW.
Well, maybe Jack Stone will probably have a win over Vachon here.
It could possibly happen. I mean, any friend of Bobby the Brain Heenan gets a little bit of respect from me, so we'll see what happens. Oh, look at this. Mad Dog's going to be defending in his own home country. Mad Dog Sebastian Vachon from Milan, Italy. So the hometown boy defending his championship against the Giant Enforcer Jack Stone. Can Jack Stone rise to the occasion and defeat the hometown hero, Christian Cool, or does the hometown hero stomp out the Giant? What do you think?
I just don't think that's... The Giant's probably going to have the win here, Archer. Believe it or not, Bobby the Brain Heenan's going to come up with something Weasel-like.
How cool is it to see Bobby the Brain Heenan back behind the managerial curtain?
Well, you know, some of these people need the expertise of Bobby the Brain Heenan. This guy Stone definitely one of them. He would be my first candidate to give him the fairy dust of Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Fairy dust?
Yes.
Weighing in at 240 pounds.
I've seen a lot of wrestlers become bigger stars with Bobby at their side, and
here we go, guys. We're going to finally have a champion.
I'm just saying, it'll do him some good.
And here comes the hometown hero.
Come into a match of this magnitude without feeling it at least a little bit.
His name's Mad Dog. What has he got to be mad about?
He's the champion. He should be happy. But to be honest and to be fair, Happy Dog Vachon does not sound very intimidating. I'm just tossing that out there.
So refreshing, Michael.
I'm not saying it couldn't happen. I'm just saying it doesn't sound very intimidating.
No.
Yo, what's your name? I'm Happy Dog. I mean, look at Happy Baron Corbin. Makes me want to gouge my own eyeballs out of my head. Skull fuck myself.
A title coveted.
Here we go. The title officially on the line. It is go time for the dark match main event of the evening. Our go home happy match, if you will.
Let's hope we can go home happy. That'd be nice.
Any place, any time.
Bold declaration, Byron, but given the competitors vying for the title tonight, I'd be inclined to agree.
If nobody has a raid destination, I just may. I just may, I say. Make some things out of clay, roll around some hay. You want to do that with May? Christian Coulee?
No, I do not.
Fine. Be a party pooper.
Ooh, tossed with the suplex. He's getting a little
party pooper. That's you.
On some offense, but he
Sorry.
expected as much.
Toya
Christian Party Pooper cool.
He's executing on his plan perfectly. Things are playing out exactly.
But anyway, so far nobody's redeemed Guide the Raid, so the brain of the team, Havoc. You know what?
Right there.
Havoc is a badass team.
Finds a way to reverse.
The technician, Ivan Brown Jr., and the giant enforcer, Jack Stone, just mesh well together. From what I understand, though, from Team Disciple of Darkness, he would like to see Ivan Brown Jr. be more involved in singles competition. That's what I hear. I'm not implying anything, I'm just saying what I hear. Cool, have you not heard that?
I have not.
You have not heard that? Really?
He can do it here.
Really? I knew something you didn't. I gotta write this shit down. I gotta write this shit down. I don't.
No,
never
I mean, I didn't hear what you just said.
Oh, I said, did you not hear that Ivan Brown Jr., Team Disciple of Darkness, has stated that he'd like to see Ivan Brown Jr. be more involved in singles competition in the near future, as opposed to tag teaming with Jack Stone all of the time.
Wow, everybody wants to have singles glory, don't they? That just makes sense. I don't need to know that. I would just assume that's what people are here for.
Looking for the quick pin. Very curious move.
If you don't see yourself main eventing the biggest Archerverse show of the year, I don't know why you're here.
That is a very good point.
He's going for the pin.
That is a very, very good point. By the way, since no one redeemed it, where is it?
Redeemed what?
Looking for it.
That was vicious.
Are you getting the raid?
I can't believe it. He just
It's not somebody that doesn't need viewers, I hope.
No.
Okay.
Got the
I hate when that nonsense goes down. It happens too often. I like to see streamers raid people that need the assistance and need the viewership and the boost. Maybe they're heading for affiliate, or maybe they're making a push for partner, whatever. It doesn't matter. Well, no, they're not pushing for partner if they need viewership, but Shadow Archon. Hey, what are they playing?
They're playing Parasite Eve.
Are they?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
All right, I'm down.
It's reversed.
Yeah.
For that mistake.
Met him in Toya's chat yesterday. Seemed like a decent guy. He's only got like 15 viewers, same as us at one point earlier. So.
By the way, cool. If you've thought even just a little bit about playing Genshin Impact, give it a go. It's a cool game. I'm not going to tell you, confirm or deny how I know that. I've heard.
Okay.
Little Birdie told me, pretty good game.
Here we go. Taking it to the midsection.
I mean, take that for what you will.
Clearly having an effect here, Cole. Oh, look at this.
Oh, that guy's about to head off, Bromer said.
No, Bromer is talking about the guy he was looking at.
What guy? Oh, he checked on a guy. Okay. Oh!
See?
Like that replay. That was a vicious replay.
See, it's amazing how much Bobby the Brain Heenan does for talent.
Wow. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the matchup and the new Archerverse Dragon Pure Wrestling Champion from Team Soul Embers. He is the Giant Enforcer, Jack Stone, who, by the way, since he returned with a bit of a different image, a bit of a different look he's got going on, as you can see, he's been on a tear. On a tear. Havoc picking up some victories in singles competition. They're both tearing it up in the divisions. And now the new Dragon Pure Wrestling Champion is the Giant Enforcer Jack Stone. So congratulations to Team Soul Embers. So that is it. That is all for episode number 212 here at the Archerverse, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate everybody for being here. As always, you guys are awesome, but we'll see each other tomorrow night, so no worries. 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is our viewers versus streamers night, and of course, they're going to be going head-to-head with international superstars as well. The Archerverse NWA, it's going to be a great time. You got to be there. Don't miss a show because we are on the road to the Archerverse Slammiversary. So directly after tomorrow night's Archerverse NWA, it is the Archerverse Wrestle Wars. Back on the road with the superstars of the Archerverse and the universe as we push forward into the Archerverse Slammiversary. More epic non-stop wrestling action to be had. It's going to be a great time. Make sure you hang it out, chill out, and check out the show. We are going to have a good time over the next couple weeks because the Archerverse Slammiversary just a little bit over 2 weeks away. In the meantime, we're going to get our raid on. We're going to go visit this Shadow Archon. Is it Archon? Yes.
Shadow Archon.
Shadow Archon.
All right.
I think.
Yes. But yeah, thanks everybody coming in, having a great time with us. We love having you guys here. We love doing the pro wrestling thing. It's fucking awesome. So hopefully we'll see you all tomorrow night. It'd be awesome.
I didn't think my raid was working there. My dashboard has been kind of fucky tonight, and I got to as soon as we're done and hit Discord, I'm gonna make sure I power cycle everything because I know that's what the problem was earlier. Two Wi-Fi connection issues in one night. Come on.
Let's raid.
Raid time. See you tomorrow night, the Archerverse NWA, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you're there. It is going to be a blast as always. Peace out. Love you all. Have a good night. Let's get our raid on. Go time.